Over the course of history in cinema, there have been many changes. However, none have come close to the significance of the technological advancements made with the addition of sound. The addition of sound truly changed the way we watch movies forever. Not only is dialogue added, but sound effects and a score are added as well. All of these elements combine to create the ultimate soundscape experience for any audience member. Sound is important not only from a storytelling perspective, but also as an entertainment one. Sound, of course, gives the director another way to tell a story than through the visual element alone. They can choose to tell it through sound as well. Another way sound is important, especially in this day and age, is that sound also helps keep the audience entertained through the entire movie. One movie that beautifully conveys the transition from silent movies to talkies is the highly acclaimed Best Picture winner, The Artist. The Artist follows a popular silent film actor as he attempts to remain that way after sound has already been added to cinema. He is stuck in his ways as the world seems to pass him by. But luckily, a friend is there to bail him out of his financial and personal troubles to make him shine as the star he once was. The very interesting part about this movie is that it is created in the style of a silent film. Not only is the film in black and white, but most of it does not even have sound. Well, dialogue, that is. There is a score present, which is very significant because it keeps the movie from getting boring. Due to the sensory overload of modern cinema, where everything needs to be happening at once, an audience could simply lose interest in the film if no sound at all is present. So, this is why the score matters so much. The only other sounds that are used in the film are sound effects, but this only occurs in a couple scenes of significance, and dialogue appears only at the very end. The movie manages to spend almost all of its runtime as a functioning silent film to give a multi-level experience of the topic. It truly shows why sound matters so much, because today's audiences are expecting sound, and it can be jarring if it is taken away. A movie that is similar thematically to The Artist is the film Boogie Nights. Both movies discuss the fall of a certain aspect of cinema. Even though the certain areas each film delves into are drastically different, they do have a lot of similarities. One similarity is how the main character deals with the sudden change. In The Artist, the lead character falls into obscurity as he denies any intention of making a, quote, talkie because he's used to the silent films of the past, while Boogie Nights displays the lead character rise in the porn industry during the 1970s and eventually let addictions and egoistic ideals get the best of him. Both tell a perspective of a certain individual during a transitionary period of cinema. In these two movies, the perspective is one that the individual has a difficult time dealing with the sudden change that happens, whatever it may be. While Boogie Nights does not particularly use sound in the same way that The Artist does, they both tell a brief history of cinema and its many different phases. In conclusion, both movies are examples of film art as well as documents of film history. While both movies are not the same subject matter exactly, they tell a similar story in their execution. In essence, the lead character deals with the changing film industry, and this poses a threat to their career.